Hello, my name is Dr. Christine Catipon, and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist here in Southern California. Kumusta to my Filipino and Filipino-American community members. Today I will be speaking about mental health in reference to COVID-19 and some tips for how we can make small, actionable steps to get through this very difficult time in this pandemic around the holidays. It may not feel like Pasko because of this pandemic, but we must take care of our well-being, most especially during this time, as COVID cases continue to surge in Los Angeles and across America. First, I will be talking about how to recognize possible mental health distress if you have tested positive for COVID-19 or been exposed to someone who is positive. You may experience fear and worry about your own health or the health of your loved ones. You may experience stress from constantly monitoring yourself for symptoms or from others monitoring you and themselves for signs and symptoms of COVID-19. You may experience sadness, anger, and frustration because loved ones have fears about contracting the disease from having contact with you. You may also feel some guilt from not being able to perform normal work, school, or parenting duties while in quarantine from others. There may also be emotional or mental health changes such as depression, anxiety, sleep disturbances, and traumatic distress. So what should you do if you are experiencing mental health distress? I will now be talking about how to engage in emotional and mental wellness during this time. First, in terms of emotional wellness, remind yourself that your emotions are valid. There's no right way to respond to the challenges associated with COVID-19. This situation is novel, evolving, and unpredictable. You are not wrong for feeling scared, frustrated, angry, hopeful, or any other feeling related to this pandemic. Next, you want to make every attempt to stay connected. During this period, it is important to maintain appropriate physical distancing recommendations. However, please make sure to find other ways to stay in touch with your social support. This could be regular phone calls, video chats, texts, or other online activities. For example, my friends and I play online games together every Saturday night, and it helps manage the feelings of isolation while also having fun. Another tip is to eat regular meals with those in your home. Now that we are limited to spending time with only those from our own households, try to make the most of it by engaging in regular meals or activities with your loved ones. Finally, if you feel like you need additional support in creating emotional wellness, find professional support. Consider talking to a therapist or counselor to have a safe space to share your concerns and learn how to cope with them. Now let's talk about improved mental wellness in the time of COVID. Reduce media exposure if you are feeling overwhelmed. Limit the time you spend taking in COVID-19 news. We are inundated with information regarding it and are often receiving information from multiple channels. Be careful of COVID-19 misinformation. Prevent yourself from being caught up in potential rumors by getting information from reputable sources. Check out state and local government sites for up-to-date information about closings. The World Health Organization and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are the best places to check for correct information about the virus. Finally, try to maintain perspective. While this is a significant event for all of us, remind yourself of what's good in your life and what's really important to you: health, family, friends, spirituality, etc. So if you'd like more information on COVID-19 in Filipino, please contact Christina Roselle at the Pacific Asian Counseling Center at filipinocovid@pacsla.org or call 562-418-6161. Maraming salamat. I'm Dr. Christine Catipon.